Good morning, Michael Feller here on Deals TV. It's Wednesday the 28th of October and we're going to be talking about lithium and tin today, but first up some reports that Michael Milkin, the junk bond king from Wall Street legend, has made a $100 million bid for 705 ABC learning centres in New South Wales. That's according to the Daily Telegraph newspaper in Sydney. So watch that story as it develops over the next few days. But now on to minerals, where a company called Mineral Resources has agreed to fund Reed Resources' development of the Marion Lithium project. They're agreeing to fund the project for a 40% slice of equity, and this comes as Galaxy Resources, another lithium producer, is meanwhile building its project in Western Australia. Galaxy recently signed a deal with China's Great Group in exchange for 19.9% of company equity, as opposed to the Mineral Resources deal, which is for project equity. That 19.9% that Galaxy is giving away is in exchange for $300 million in development costs. Now, interestingly, Galaxy has signed a deal with another company called General Mining Corporation. General Mining Corporation is being run, at least in the interim, by the son of one of Galaxy's directors, Robert Wanless. Chris Wanless is running General Mining. They lodged their prospectus to the ASX yesterday. The company is mainly about potash projects in Mongolia. However, Galaxy has rights to 80% of any lithium projects that General Mining comes across in Mongolia or Kazakhstan. Now, that lithium equity is in exchange for development costs, of course, but it's interesting that lithium is getting so much attention, along with rare earths. It's one of the hottest stories right now. Lithium is a key ingredient in all sorts of interesting electronics applications, and most notably electric car batteries. The real wild card in the lithium story is what's going to happen with Bolivia in South America. Bolivia has been described as the Saudi Arabia of lithium, but luckily for producers in Australia and perhaps more stable parts of the world, Bolivia is indeed a bit of a wild card. The government there is probably more well known for nationalising industries than developing, and of course the president is very well known for being the man who wants to bring coca production into the light of legaldom. He says that people want to chew coca leaves, not snort the stuff. So anyway, we'll see what happens in Bolivia. But in the meantime, tin is another story that's in the newspapers today. Metals X is awaiting approval from the Foreign Investment Review Board for a $16.02 million placement from a company called APAC Resources, or APAC Resources. APAC Resources, of course, is the 26.3% shareholder in Mount Gibson iron ore. Speaking of Metals X, they're also waiting for FIRB approval for another joint venture, and that's with a company called Yunnan Tin, which is the world's biggest tin producer. So those two FIRB agreements in the works will probably get over the line. APAC, for instance, is only seeking 15% equity, and that's of course the limit that FIRB's spokesman recently said that they would like to see Chinese companies limit themselves to in Australian resources investments. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. I'll see you tomorrow.